Good evening, students. Myself Kanhaiya Jha, and I am continuing my lecture of gravitation. Today I will study about gravitational potential. Gravitational potential. This topic is also very important, but students are finding difficulty in understanding this topic. So, if you will not understand this topic once, then watch the lecture twice. Then you will understand it in better way. So what is gravitational potential difference? Actually, gravitational potential is not any concept. The concept is gravitational potential difference. So you have to understand what is the meaning of gravitational potential difference. So gravitational potential difference, potential term you have understood in class 10 also. That is electric potential. We will understand a gravitational potential. So how do we define potential difference? Is difference of the two potential. Suppose that this is a point B and this is a point A. So potential is gravitational potential difference is defined as work done in bringing a unit mass. This is unit mass, that is test mass. So work done in bringing a unit mass from B to A is known as gravitational potential. How will we define gravitational potential difference? Gravitational potential difference is defined as work done in bringing a unit mass from B to A. Work done in bringing a unit mass, that means test mass, from B to A is known as gravitational potential difference. So VA minus VB is equal to WBA by what is this? Test mass. Is it clear? Suppose now we have to define gravitational potential at a point. Gravitational potential at a point. तो वैसे तो ग्रेविटेशनल पोटेंशियल एक पॉइंट डिफाइन नहीं होता है, लेकिन हम लोग फिर भी डिफाइन करने का कोशिश करते हैं. तो व्हेन वी वांट टू डिफाइन ग्रेविटेशनल पोटेंशियल एट एनी पर्टिकुलर पॉइंट, देन व्हाट आई विल डू, आई विल टेक दिस पॉइंट B at infinity, and then I will bring this test mass from B to A. Then I will bring this test mass from B to A. So then how will we define VA minus VB? VA minus VB. This is potential difference is defined as work done in bringing a unit mass from B to A. So work done in bringing a unit mass from B to A. B to A divided by test mass. अच्छा, now point B is kept at infinity now. So if point B is at infinity, so can we write VA minus V at infinity is equal to W. B is at infinity, so infinity to A unit mass, right? So what is potential at infinity? What is potential at infinity? Actually potential at infinity is equal to 0. Potential at infinity is how much? 0. Electric field at infinity is how much? 0. Potential at infinity is how much? 0. So if potential at infinity is 0, can we write like VA minus 0? That means VA, we will simply write VA. So VA is equal to work done in bringing any mass from infinity to A divided by unit mass. Can I write this? So potential is equal to what? Work done by mass. Potential is what? Work done by mass. So when we want to define potential at a particular point, then we have to take B point at infinity. Then we have to take B point at infinity because potential at infinity is over 0. So I will write that thing. So first we will define potential difference. Potential difference is defined as work done in bringing a unit mass from B to A. So potential is what? Potential is work done per unit mass. Work done per unit mass. This is potential. Potential is what? Work done per unit mass. Work done per unit mass is known as potential. So in class 10, if you will remember, we were defining potential as electric potential at gravitational potential. Gravitational potential at any point P or A is defined as work done in bringing unit mass from infinity to A. I am writing the definition here. Then you will understand it in better way. So writing. Gravitational potential at any point let's say A is defined as, I have taken A, that's why I am writing, at any point A is defined as work done, or you can't write this thing also. It's defined as work done in bringing, work done in bringing unit mass, bringing unit mass from infinity to particular point A, particular point A. In the same way, this electric potential can be also defined. That's why we are bringing a unit charge from infinity to any particular point is known as electric potential. How will we define gravitational potential? While we are bringing a unit mass from infinity to any particular point is known as gravitational potential. Clear? So this is gravitational potential. In the gravitational potential, we are shifting mass, and in electric potential, we have to shift charge. Clear? So this is a concept that potential is wider in bringing a unit mass from infinity to any particular point is known as gravitational potential. Now suppose we want to find gravitational potential. Suppose we want to find gravitational potential due to a mass capital M, due to a mass capital M. We want to find gravitational potential due to a mass capital M. So how will we define? Suppose that this is a mass capital M. This is a mass capital M, and we want to define the gravitational potential. So how will we define gravitational potential? Gravitational potential is defined as work done in bringing any mass from infinity. So let's say this point is at infinity, here I have kept a test mass. So work done in bringing any unit mass from infinity to any particular point is known as so let's say this is at infinity, and at infinity we have placed a test mass, a small m. We have placed a test mass, a small m. What we want to find? Gravitational potential due to a mass capital M. This is source mass. This mass is what? This mass is source mass. And we want to find gravitational potential. So for finding gravitational potential, how we will find gravitational potential? Potential is defined as potential at point P. Let's say this point is P. So potential at P is defined as potential at potential at point P is defined as work done in bringing any unit mass from infinity to let's say this point is P, and let's say this point is any point which is kept at infinity. This point is kept at infinity. So potential at point P is defined as work done in bringing a unit mass from infinity to any particular point. So potential at P is defined as work done in bringing any unit mass from infinity to any particular point P. This is potential at point P is defined as work done in bringing a unit mass from infinity to any particular point P. So unit mass, work done by mass is known as potential. So whenever you have to find potential, now how we will find? We will divide work done by mass, work done by test mass, work done by unit mass is known as potential. Work done by unit mass is known as potential. So now see that this mass will pull this mass now. So now you will say that work done will be 0 because this is a mass, source mass, and this is test mass. So this will pull in this direction. So it will automatically come. It will automatically come in this direction. But here is a concept. What concept is there? That I will tell you that this is mass, this is mass. So gravitation force. That means gravitation force direction will be this. Gravitation force direction will be this. But this will be the direction of gravitation force. And when we are bringing this mass from infinity to any particular point P, then we will apply external force in this direction. Now you will say, why you are applying external force in this direction? Because when we will bring any mass from infinity to any particular point P, then their kinetic energy should not change. What I told you कि जब आप ये यूनिट मास को इंफिनिटी से कोई पार्टिकुलर पॉइंट P पे लाएंगे, when you will bring unit mass from infinity to any particular point P, then in during this process kinetic energy of just mass should not change. तो इसका वेलोसिटी इंक्रीज नहीं होना चाहिए. अच्छा, when we will bring this, its velocity will increase. Why? Because when we will bring this test mass close to the source mass, when we will bring this test mass close to the source mass, then the separation will decrease. Then the separation will decrease, and when the separation will decrease, gravitational force will increase, and when the gravitational force will increase, then its velocity will increase. When its velocity will increase, its kinetic energy will increase. That means this test mass will start to move with more velocity. But the condition for gravitational potential is that when you are bringing this test mass from infinity to particular point P, then the kinetic energy of test mass should not increase. Clear? तो ये increase नहीं हो, इसके लिए what I will do? What I will do? That gravitational force is acting in this direction, so I will apply external force in this direction, and gravitational force will be same as external force. When we want to bring this test mass from infinity to particular point P, then gravitational force will be same as external force. And you can ask one question कि सर आप ये यूनिट मास को infinity से point P पे ला रहे हैं, तो आप बोलेंगे ग्रेविटेशन फोर्स एंड एक्सटर्नल फोर्स विल बी सेम, तो ये यहाँ से यहाँ आएगा कैसे? तो आई एग्री विद यू, ग्रेविटेशन फोर्स विल बी लिटिल बिट हायर, वेरी स्मॉल, थोड़ा सा ज्यादा होना चाहिए इससे, बट वेरी स्मॉल. वी विल टेक अप्रॉक्सीमेट दैट ग्रेविटेशन फोर्स विल बी सेम एज एक्सटर्नल फोर्स. क्लियर? सो दिस इज एक्चुअली व्हाट work done from infinity to P means work done by external force, work done by external divided by unit mass. तो work done कौन कर रहा है? External. That means I am doing work from the outside. I am doing work from outside. Clear? Now we want to derive this thing. Now we want to derive this. How we will derive this? I will take a source mass capital M. I will take a source mass capital M. Clear? I will take a point P at a distance r from it. I will take a point P at a distance r from it, and let's say this point is at infinity. This is at infinity. Here is any test mass. Here is any test mass that I have kept. Clear? Okay. Now see this thing. How we are defining potential? हम लोग potential को define कैसे करते हैं? We have to find potential. We have to find potential. So for finding potential, we will find work done by. So work done in bringing infinity to P. Potential is defined as work done in bringing from infinity to P divided by test mass. तो हम लोग अब infinity to P से नहीं लाएंगे. We will not move test mass from infinity to P. Now we will move this test mass from P to infinity. So work done from infinity to P and work done from P to infinity will be same. Just we have to place a minus sign. Because work is a conservative force, work is a conservative force. So if I will bring any test mass from infinity to P, or if I will bring it from P to infinity, in both cases work done will be same. इसका मतलब ये हुआ कि if suppose there is a point, here is a point, अगर मास को मैं यहाँ से यहाँ ले जाऊँ, और if I will transfer this mass from here to here, work done will be same in both cases. Just sign will be opposite to each other. तो हम क्या करेंगे? We will calculate work done from P to infinity. Where to where? We will calculate work done from P to infinity. So we will calculate work done by external, work done by external. So what will be the direction of work done by external? Work done by gravitation. For example, see here. What will be the work done by gravitation? this is capital M, this is a small m. So here gravitation force will act in this direction. Gravitation force will act in this direction. So external force will act in this direction. Right? Okay, now I will displace from here to here. So see, work done by external will be what? Work done by external is equal to F dx. F dx. And we will do the integration of this. Why? Because हम small displacement move करेंगे and for the small displacement we will calculate work done. Why? Because this is changing. R is changing everywhere now. So हम लोग small displacement move करेंगे. Let's say this हम यहाँ से move करके यहाँ पे ले आए and let's say this distance is x. This distance is how much? X. So how much will be the gravitational force at this point? This will be G m by x square, capital M, and this will be a small m, just mass. And what will be this? External force will be how much? This is Fg, F gravitational. And what will be external force? External force will be also same. So this will be G m by x square. So gravitational force should be same as external force. Gravitation तब तो इसका kinetic energy change नहीं होगी. Gravitation force will be same as external force. So y equal by external will be what? Integration of f dx. Integration of f dx. And we are bringing from r to infinity. ये मास को कहाँ से कहाँ ले जाएंगे? r to infinity. So we will take this mass from r to infinity. अच्छा, tell me now that what will be y equal by external? Y equal by external will be what? Because we want to find potential. Now potential is y equal by mass. So first we will calculate y equal and then we will divide by mass. We will get potential. So y equal by external. See what will be F? Gravitation force G m. What is gravitation force? G m by x square. This is source mass. This is test mass. Capital M and small m. This will be dx and we will move it from r to infinity. R to infinity. Up to this clear? Now see, take all the constant outside. So what is the constant? Y equal by external will be equal to capital G is constant, universal gravitation constant, capital M is constant, small m is test mass constant. What will left inside? In the inside there will be integration of 1 by x square dx. And limit will be r to infinity. We will move from r to infinity. Clear? So y equal by external. Can we write that this is G m. So this will be integration from r to infinity and 1 by x square. Can we write x to the power minus 2 dx? This is x to the power n dx now. Integration of x to the power n dx. If you remember my integration lecture, then I have taken this type of integration. How will we integrate? This will be x to the power n dx, x to the power n plus 1 divided by n plus 1. Minus 2 plus 1 divided by minus 2 plus 1. And the limit will go from r to infinity. Limit will go from r to infinity. Now see here. Can we write that y equal by external is equal to capital G? Oh sorry. This is G capital M small m. So capital G, capital M, small m. And this will be x to the power minus 1, right? X to the power minus 2 plus 1, minus 1 by minus 1 r to infinity. So y equal by external. Can we write that this is equal to capital G, capital M, small m, and this minus I am taking outside. So this x to the power minus 1 will be 1 by x. Is it? And this 1 minus I am taking outside. This will be r to infinity. So y equal by external will be what? Minus G capital M small m. Put the limit. Upper limit minus lower limit. So on the place of x first put the upper limit. So on the place of x write infinity. Upper limit minus lower limit. So on the place of x write lower limit, that means r. Clear? So y equal by external will be what? Y equal by external will be minus G capital M small m. This 1 by infinity will be 0. So this will be minus r. 1 by infinity will be 0. So can we write that y equal by external is equal to G capital M small m by r? Can we write this? So this is y equal by external agent. Y equal by external agent. This is what? Y equal by external external agent. This Weigel by external agent is also known as potential energy. This is known as potential energy. You all know that work is what? Work is a form of energy and potential energy is also what? Energy. तो हम जितना भी वर्क करेंगे वो किसमें जमा हो जाता है? Potential energy में. That means whatever work I will do, that will convert in the form of potential energy. So work done is equal to what? Capital G, capital M, small m divided by R. So Gmm by R, that is also equal to potential energy. So potential energy equation will be G capital M small m by R, Gmm by R. So this equation is also very important, but this you don't have to find. You have to find gravitational potential. This is potential energy, that is work done. What we have to find? Potential. So how we will find potential? For finding potential, work done by unit mass. For finding potential, what we will do? Work done by unit mass. अच्छा, now see, this is work done by external. That means what is this? Can we write that this is work done from R to infinity? This is what? Work done from R to infinity, or you can write this is potential energy also, that means U. अच्छा, potential energy is written as capital U. How will we write potential energy? By capital U. This capital U is known as potential energy. And this is also what? Work done by R to infinity. That means when I will move this unit mass from R to infinity, then we are doing this much work. Then we are doing this much work. तो मैंने क्या बोला था? In the starting of the lecture I told you कि हम R से infinity के लिए जाएंगे. Actually potential का definition क्या है? The actual definition of potential is that work done in moving a unit mass from infinity to R. But we are calculating R to infinity. तो हमें बस एक extra minus sign लगाना है. What we have to do? We have to place a extra minus sign. So can we write that work done from infinity to R? Work done from R to infinity is how much? G capital M small m by R. So this is work done from R to infinity. So what will be? What will we add? That work done from R to infinity is equal to minus of work done from infinity to R. What will add? Work done from R to infinity is equal to minus of work done from infinity to R. So what will add? That work done from infinity to R is equal to minus G capital M small m by R. What is capital G? Universal gravitational constant, source mass, test mass, and separation. Clear? What we have to find? That potential at point P. But we have to find potential at point P. So potential at point P, can we write that this is defined as work done in bringing any unit mass from infinity to P divided by M unit mass. So this was the definition of potential. Potential is defined as work done in bringing unit mass from infinity to any particular point P. Right? So that means whenever we have to find potential, then divide work done by unit mass. When you will divide work by mass, you will get potential. So for work done now we know. We have to find potential. So potential at point P will be what? Work done from infinity to R is how much? Minus G capital M small m by R divided by small m. So can we write that Vp is equal to minus G capital M small m by R into small m will cancel. So what will be Vp? Vp will be minus G capital M by R. So potential at any point P is what? Minus Gm by R. Clear? So potential is equal to minus Gm by R. So potential at any point P is equal to minus Gm by R. Up to this, any confusion? Same thing I will derive in electrostatic also. That potential is minus kq by R. What will be the equation there? Potential at point P is equal to minus kq by R. So that is capital Q, that means source mass. What is capital M? Capital M is source mass. What is capital M? Source mass. There will be capital Q, that means source charge. What is capital G? Universal gravitational constant. And what is R? Separation. So potential at point P will be minus Gm by R. Clear? So revising this once again. Understand this. What I have done, that I have taken a source mass. I have taken a source mass. We have to find potential due to source mass at point P. हमें क्या पता करना है? Potential due to source mass at point P. तो I have supposed that point P is kept at a distance r from the source mass. Clear? Here we have to find potential. तो मैंने यहाँ पे test mass को रख लिया. On this test mass, gravitation force will act in this direction, and that will be equal to Gmm by r square. So Fg will act in this direction. Fh channel will act in this direction. Actually, gravitational potential is defined here while then in bringing a unit mass from infinity to any point P. But हम लोग को निकाल नहीं पाते हैं, तो infinity to point P नहीं निकाल के we will calculate P to infinity. तो हम लोग का जो work done is a conservative force, उस concept से we will come to know that work done from infinity to P is equal to work done from R to infinity. So work done from infinity to this is work done from P to infinity. Correct it. Correct it. This is work done from R. This is work done from P to infinity. So work done from P to infinity is equal to work done from minus of work done from infinity to P. This is P to infinity. So infinity to R. Just correct it. On the place of I write P. That is the whole thing. So what we will calculate? That first we will calculate. We want to calculate work done from infinity to P. We can't calculate that thing, so we will calculate work done from P to infinity. So work done from P to infinity we will calculate by the integration process. We will integrate it, and then work done from P to infinity is equal to minus of work done from infinity to P. तो हम इस वर्क डन का क्या करेंगे? नेगेटिव. So we will calculate work done from infinity to P. Now we have to calculate potential. So potential is work done by mass. So work done by mass. So work done is we know, and mass we will divide by test mass. So work done is how much? Work done is minus Gmm by r. So we will add that thing here, and we will, for finding potential, we have to give work done by mass. So test mass we have to divide with the test mass. So this small m will cancel. So potential at point P will become equal to minus Gm by r. Okay. Here I have taken a general point which is at a distance x. So what will be gravitational potential है Gmm by x square, because the separation is how much? Gmm by x square. So external force how much we have to apply? Gmm by x square. Clear? Here one thing is there, that when you are moving the mass from infinity to any point P, then the mass kinetic energy should not change. That's why gravitational field should be equal to external force. Okay. In understanding this topic, you may find little bit difficulty. So go through the lecture not once, go through the lecture twice. Then you will understand it better. Okay, thank you. Keep learning. Please like, subscribe and share the channel. Thank you.